advantage because you are giving your own insulin. We wouldn't do this for anybody else either in your situation. Obviously, we've made you an appointment with the diabetic specialist nurse.
Yes, I do understand that you've made an appointment with the diabetic nurse, yes.
Are you definitely going to that?
Well, hopefully, yes, as long as I'm well enough to go.
And obviously she will support you in the meantime with your titration of your insulin if that needs to happen.
And it's because of what Alan's writing on the social networking that you're not coming to the house because you think there's a problem.
We're not saying we're never going to come, but we are actually getting together as health professionals to look at what's the best way to support you.
You're getting more support, getting more information from professionals. How do other professionals know? They never even bother to come and see him or talk to him or anything.
I know, but obviously...
So how do they know what is happening? This is what's getting me down. Everybody's taking somebody else's word who doesn't really know what's going on. They just think they know. And where they were professionals before and should have been given... Alan assistants and me assistants, they've not done it. Yeah. You know, they just stand in the background and let us get on with it. And I think that's really very bad. I think it's a disgusting way to try and do things. And Alan's never made any attempt to when he told you all that had been gone on in his life, and he said, I know very well all professionals stopped coming then. That's when it happened, wasn't it? You stopped coming then when he explained to you. So you got caught up in the same thing. And you're taking the word of other people apart from Alan and I.
I'm not taking the word from other people at all, Beryl, but I'm seeing for myself what the things that Alan is posting on social media sites, and it's that's concerning myself. So we're not pulling away from you. We are here to telephone support for you. If you need a visit for whatever reason, we will make sure you are seen by somebody. But at this moment in time, it won't be within your own home.
I get help, but not in my own home.
Yeah, at this moment in time. But hopefully within the next few weeks, somebody will be back in touch with you to explain further after.
What does that depend on then?
Obviously, what we're looking at is how we can look after you and ensure that yourself and other health professionals are doing that within a safe environment.
You want me put in a safe environment?
No, not you put in a safe environment, but we feel that...
That you feel you can be in a safe environment? Yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. I'm feeling very disgusted with what you've had to tell me.
Could you confirm the name of that person?
This is Polly.
Polly what?
Oh.
No. Hello. Can you tell my mum your name, please?
Sorry, Sally Pollard.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm saying Polly. It's
you need to be sacked and dismissed, Sally.
Okay, Alan.
Okay, Alan. She said. But it's these sort of things that get Alan distressed, because it's just more people having a go at him and not trying to get to the bottom of the problem that started it all off in the first place. We're in a quagmire, and you all seem to be just pushing us down and down and down and not doing anything to get our heads above water. And I'm very, very unhappy. unhappy and sad about all this.
Mum, they know this. You know this, don't you, Pauline? You need to go to prison. Sally, what?
Sally.
Sally! You need to go to prison, Sally. I told you, didn't I? As soon as you go to community adult learning disability teams, Andy Waterworth, you won't come again. You need prison.
I've got to say that I'm half agreeing with Alan there, because this is what happens. We're put in the wrong all the time, and the people that have caused the problems are not getting anything done to make them pull their socks up and do what their jobs are.
But what I just want to reassure you about, Beryl, is that we're not, you know, we are looking into how we can help you. We're not stopping our care with you at all.
No, but they've all promised to get Alan care as well, haven't they? They've all promised to get Alan care, and that's never come about. It's always I can get help, but my help would include getting Alan help.
Yeah, and I did, if you can recall, after the last time I came to see you, I did speak to lots of different people about Alan as on your behalf that we discussed.
You spoke to people, yeah, and
obviously both yourself.
you said you were going to, yes, but I didn't get anything back.
I did tell you last time I spoke to you that
you were trying to get other people to come and see us, you said.
And learning disabilities, you say that if Alan contacted them, they would look into his case. So
But they should have been contacting him. They know he was being desperate to get help.
But obviously that's the information that was given to me, so I passed that information over to you as well.
Yes. Yes, you did say it, but as I said, they should be willing to contact Alan. They know he has to do it by emails. It's no good with the phone. His letters, he can't open letters because of the way he's been, because of the illness and how it's made him. He's frightened to death of opening up letters. And the only way to contact him personally, properly, is with emails. They've got his email addresses. So I can't see what their problem is.
Yeah, I'm only passing on information that they told me.
Well, can you pass that information back for them to contact him through his email? Because that's what we need, so that he can reply with an email properly and not have to keep getting worked up and angry, because that's where you'll say, oh, he's doing the wrong thing. It's because he's not been getting treated properly in the first place is why he gets angry and comes out with these things. So only because he's been driven to it. He started off as a very polite person, and he's been banged with it. Oh.
What exactly have I done on social media anyway?
What has Alan put on social media that's upset people, he said?
Well, I think Alan's fully aware of what he's been writing on social media.
You must be aware of what you've been putting on there.
Yeah, but what is she referring to?
What are you referring to? What has he said that what's upset you?
Because what particularly upset me is the fact that Alan is quite blatant about, obviously, his views about different services,
and he's been quite open about social services for years.
Yeah.
Yes.
His views,
and it's all held against him. It doesn't go back to the root of the problem as why social services were bad in the first place.
Yeah. I don't want to obviously get involved with this particular. I'm just informing you today of the reasons why we're not actually visiting you directly within your home.
Yeah.
But we have, made appointments for you to get the necessary care that you need.
Yes.
But all I'm saying to you, Beryl, is if even on a daily basis you feel that you need to speak to somebody about anything,
just get on the telephone, but don't expect a person.
You can still contact us and talk to us on the telephone.
I know I can.
If we need to assess you in any way, then we'll make sure that's done. We'll do that in a safe environment.
You'll do it in a safe environment.
Well, for ourselves.
For yourselves.
All right. And obviously once we've come to a different solution to this problem, we'll keep you in touch with what's happening.
Ask him what I've actually done to make it unsafe.
What has Alan done to make it unsafe, he said?
I've explained that.
You've explained that to us?
Yeah.
Well, would you mind repeating it, would you?
Alan, your mum's just already explained to me that you can't hear me on the telephone, so it's pointless me talking to you. and I've explained it to Mum. Okay.
She said it's no good talking to you because you can't hear what she's saying.
Can you repeat it to my mum?
I have done, Alan.
She has done, Alan, she said.
All right.
Can you repeat it again?
No, Alan.
No, Alan.
All right, Beryl. So I'm going to get off now, but
You're-
we'll keep...
I've been recording this. I'm putting it on the internet tonight. I want you sacked, Sally Pollard. You're going to prison.
It's gone off.
That's fine.
Right, Sally just turned to put the phone down. Last week, Alan asked them to send us a formal complaint form and all the information about how to do it. And they said he was shouting on the phone at them, which he wasn't. He was just talking. And they put the phone down on him then. So, you know, it's all these organisations. I don't understand what they're doing. They're supposed to be helping us. But they're not. They're making us feel that we're doing something wrong. But all we're doing is fighting to try and get our rights. I should be getting my proper care. Alan should be getting his proper care and a guidance on things for us. But no, the nurses won't come because of what they say, as Alan's put on the internet. He gets angry and he's putting on the internet because he's forced to that.
Hey,
Frustrated that he says these things, but they should understand that. He's been pushed into this situation and we're crying out to get things sorted out. He's in court next week and he shouldn't be there. It really is a bad situation. He's got the same judge that, again, that's twice sent him down, and he's not looking forward to it at all. Don't get any justice. So how can we have any faith in what the law says, or even what the health people are saying? I can get care, but I can't get a nurse to come to the house. I can talk on the telephone, they say. That's not good enough for me. I need to see physically somebody come and say what's happening, what needs doing. I'm not, as far as the nurses not coming and doing the telephone call, every time they've said they were going to not come anymore or they were going to phone, I was saying, I'm not happy about that. I want somebody to come. They were saying, no, it's all right, we'll still be giving you care by phoning, but you can tell us. But I wanted their physical presence here, and I tried to get them to do that, but no, they wouldn't do it. They are going to go just on the phone all the time, and the phone, whenever it goes, I jump like mad because I'm so nervous of that phone. It's never good news, and I've got to remember the right times that they're going to call because of their blood testing. And half the time I haven't done it because I've forgotten. So really I think that, you know, physically having somebody coming, it nudges my memory. I've got somebody, I think somebody's coming about 4 o'clock. But with the phone, me having to wait for the phone call, it's just not registering properly with me. And I don't do my blood test on time. So I've really, really needed that physical person coming. And it's all been withdrawn, just down to 1 phone call a day. And I feel that's not good.
but is it true, Mum, that they stopped it several weeks ago anyway?
Yes, it must have been 3 weeks at least since they came. And they just phone up to phone and ask me, what have I done my reading? Have I taken my insulin? But that's it. It doesn't feel to me as if it's care. It's just reporting in. And I don't know what's happening the other
They're
end.
using me as an excuse when I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, and Alan's being made an excuse about Polly, Sally
But
Pollard.
what Mum means is I actually haven't done anything wrong, but because I'm fighting the scum at Doncaster NHS and St Catherine's, Doncaster Social Services and the police, they're twisting everything, you see. Mum had private care now, but she had a care dog for 2 years, and that there were so many legal accountabilities involved. I got on really well with them. They're like, Alan, you're brilliant. I know I am. I haven't done anything wrong. But the step from St Catherine's, the dirty, cowardly chief executive, Christine Bain Boswell, she needs to go to prison. She's involved all over again. Andy Waterworth from Community Adult Learning Disability Team, the Autism Team, Social Services, he needs to go to prison, as well as Alison Hogan and Kevin Stokes. That was an outrageous phone call. Okay, it's out of control in Doncaster.
What Alan's just saying is known to everybody. This has been going on now for several years, and all these people know that we've been trying to get these things sorted out. They've not done anything in any way to help us to get help. They just seem to say, it's not our fault, Alan should do this or Alan should do that. But it's not how things work. They're supposed to be the ones that are the ones in control. And we've asked and asked for help, but we've not got it. So if you're watching this now, be ashamed of yourself, all those people that Alan has just mentioned, because you're being very cruel. And we still have not had any help. And you're just driving us further and further down. Maybe that's what you want. But don't forget